Hello everybody, this is Teddy here, and welcome back to Bevos Tech Pack, episode 3. So I've done a little bit of work. Go over it real quick. I've created my farms. I have also made all the mana steel things, except armor and shears. If we go into my inventory, made a band of aura, band of mana, and a sojourner sash. These are really easy to make. They're low tier stuff. Let's see, baubles. Band of aura is just a rune of mana and some mana steel ingots. Rune of mana, it's just mana steel and a mana pearl. So that's not too bad. We got the band of mana, which is a mana tablet and mana steel ingots. So we used up the mana tablet that we had. I made another one. And the reason I made these is because this generates mana, this holds mana. So we're always going to be, while we're not using, we're going to be getting mana made. Also, I made a Sojourner Sash, so I can go faster. It's not hard. Mana Steel Ingot, Rune of Air, Rune of Earth, which we made. The Rune of Air, it's real simple. Mana Steel, Carpet, Feather, and a String. So, and some leather and Mana Steel. We'll get the Sojourner Sash so we can go right up stuff, right down stuff. Also, we have a Rod of the Seas and a Rod of the Lands, the Dirty Stick. This one is, Rod of the Seas is just a Rune of Water, Living Wood Twig, and a Water Bottle. So it's not that difficult. This is all entry-level stuff. One other thing I made is I made a mining dimension portal. Got Aroma's Dimensional World. So if we look at this, this is the multi-tool to make the portal. So it's stone bricks of any sort, flint and steel, a pick, and a stick, and it gets you this. Use that to make portal frames. Portal frames is any bricks with this 1-to-1. So it's not difficult. I put it down here. And you can, what? We can't go, what? We're not going through, we're not going through. Well, you have to shift. Push down shift, you'll go through, and you're in a mining world. I haven't done any mining, I've just made it. Basically, yeah, I don't want to mine up my world area. Also, there's, you can see up on my mini map, pull that up, there's oil fields out here and everything else that we're going to need. So this is actually going to be pretty good. Also, mobs don't spawn on the surface. I don't know about underground. So, shift to go back through. Alright, so that's the two things we've made. Well, the few things I've made. What else did I do? Nothing else that I've done. I was going to make something here. And I'm going to make the, see, it should be under mystical items, Horn of the Wild, to clear out tall grass. Okay, so I need pasture seeds. To make pasture seeds, I need grass and a mana pool. So we just come over here, toss our grass in there, we get a pasture seed. Let's go get our living wood. I think it's just, I'm going to need 5, I think. Might need more. I think that's all I need right there. There's our Home of the Wild. Okay. Now, this clears out tall grass. So if I just blow this. Booyah. How cool is that? Freaking amazing. Oh, it cleared. I got to be careful. It cleared out my my crops. Whoops. My bad. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this stuff replanted here. Let's see, I'm going to need like that many rice seeds. Alright, that's good on those. Barley. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 cotton seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we got some regular seeds. We'll just plant those down here. Alright, we got to keep some seeds in stock for making flowers. We're going to go ahead and go to sleep. That's cool. I like that Horn of the Wild. I'm going to have to make a bag to carry all my magical stuff. I really love Botania. That's amazing. Oh, and the Rod of the Seas. For a little bit of mana. Let's see, I don't think there's anything in my Petal Apothecary. Whoop, right click and put water down. So if we wanted water, I don't know, if we wanted an infinite source of water over here, we just go do that, boom, water. So we've got our infinite water source in our hands, we've got dirt in our hands, we've got fat. Ooh, picked up my, that's not good. I've lost one somewhere. Yep, lost one somewhere. Alright. So that's what I've been up to lately. And I thought, you know, I'm trying to think of a good way to do some stuff I want to do. And functional flora, we have something called the agricarnation, which will increase our things. I'm trying to think of a way to automate making living wood and living stone. No way to place it down automatically. I also have to change some things out here. But to break it automatically is another thing. I'm going to have to come up with a different way to do that. And let me just put down some coal real quick. These guys ginning. There we go. So, what do we want to do next? Let's see, mystical items, mana blaster. I don't know how hard this would be to make. Mana diamond, TNT. We don't have any of that. What I really want to get into, and it's in alchemizing with mana, we have to make an alchemy catalyst right here, which is living rock, gold, brewing stands, and a mana pearl. The brewing stands are going to be only downfall because I don't have any blaze rods yet, and I don't think there's a way to make them. I'm going to have to go find a blaze spawner and just go to town. Blaze rod recipe. Yeah, recipe. I can get recipe. I can do all that. Get that. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's to make glowstone dust and fluid transport with redstone makes blaze powder. I did not know that. Okay, so that's going to be put on a little bit of a hiatus unless I can find a roguelike dungeon. That could be a thing. So what I'm thinking is we're going to want to get into enchanting really soon. We're going to need some obsidian and some mystical flowers, mana pylons. The mana pylons are going to be the hardest things to make. Mana pylons. They're going to require, so we're going to need 4 of those, so that's 4 mana diamonds, 8 mana steel, 8 gold. Okay. So, let's think here. You know, I'm thinking we want to start gathering up the oil and stuff from the mining dimension. So I might make another dimensional anchor and also make a pump. Old beautiful Buildcraft pump, which is the mining well, which is iron ingots, iron gear, iron pickaxe. So let's get a stack of iron. Let's get some wood. Let's go ahead and do this up real quick. Let's see, I need some cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get this cobblestone gear. Then we get an iron gear. Alright. Then we need iron piece of redstone and iron pick. So more of that. Oh, never mind. I got some sticks over here. Let's put those in there. That. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There's our mining well, so we need some glass. So we need some sand real quick. Let's see. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get a pump made. And so we're going to need some of this. Oh my goodness. I cannot click things today correctly. Get that coal in there, get that glass made up. What else we're going to need? We're going to need some engines, redstone engines. So we're going to need 4 pistons. So let's go. There we go. A little much. There. Alright, so let's get some cobblestone. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Well, that will work off redstone engine. Redstone engine. I'm going to need 4 more pieces of glass. Alright. Not a problem. Not a problem. Get our mana steel. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. How come I only got 2? There we go. Dun, 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 dun. And let's get 1 piece of coal. These all cooked up. Let's go ahead and get these out. Get this in here. Our glass tank. Boom. Pump. Booyah. Right, we're going to want a place to store this, so no. Tanks. What are you? Portable tank. 14 buckets. Fluid tank. Let's see what we got. Portable tank. Hardened. Hardened is Invar. Portable is copper. Alright, let's get some more sand. Hopefully we can get this before it stops. I don't think we did. Let's go ahead and put that in there. So we need a piece of copper. Copper. Here's our portable tank. Invar. Recipe for Invar is, our blend is 2 iron and a nickel. 2 iron and nickel. And 2 iron. Okay. We can do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that. Alright. we'll do this, and hopefully we'll get some good stuff going. We're also gonna need some levers, please. Yeah, okay. So I think in my next video, guys, I'm gonna talk about some personal things. Not everyone will agree with me, and not everyone will, you know. It's just some viewpoints I have, and I think to know more about me will help you guys understand where I come from on a lot of things. So I'll leave that at that. It will dabble a little bit into my views on religion and how faith plays a part in my life. And I think if you guys are going to watch me, you should know, stuff like that about me, so you know where I'm coming from when I'm talking about a lot of things, and why I'm so family friendly on things. But I'm not going to go into a huge, speech on anything. I'm just going to give you my views and let chips land where they may. And, I'm not going to preach to anybody. Let's just put it that way. But right now, we need to get these. Gives us our hardened portable tank, which gives us 32 buckets. That's good for now. We need some redstone engines. I need the rest of that glass for. There it is. Is it like that? I think it is. Alright, let's get some wood. Do that over here. But trust me when I say, it's nothing crazy. Although I'm kind of crazy. And then wood. That should be it right there. Boom, redstone engines. Gonna make some levers. Boom, levers. Probably only needed 2. It's going to put up the extra stuff we have. Won't need all this stuff. The food. We're going to put it over here for right now. I need that chicken. That's cooked chicken. Ingots. Gems. Alright. I think we are set up now. One thing I need to make probably is a crescent hammer. SP. Iron. 10. Alright. 10. Iron. There we go. 10. That gives us the crescent hammer. Let's go into that mining world. Let's actually go to bed. No, we don't need to. It's going to be no monster spawn except in any structures that have mob spawners. That's the only thing. Let's crouch. Alright, did we bring any building blocks with us? No. We're going to need to grab some. Alright, I think we want to go this, not that way. Not that way. I think we want to go this way. Nope, not that way either. Where's the way out? I forgot. Forgot to get to the surface. I think it might be over here. Maybe. Nope, not there. Totally get lost on where to get to the surface at in here. Because we came in underground. Just barely underground, but underground. It's right here. There we go. Alright, so let's get over to this oil. 13 may not be enough. We will see. We will see. I don't think it is. It's alright, we got rotted lands. We can place dirt down. Rotted lands. Alright, let's boogie on over there. And we're high enough? Yes, we are high enough. Alright, let's do that. We'll get our pump. Set it down right here. There we go. Now we'll build around this. Woo. Alright, so we need our engines. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Our levers. And our tank. Now, as soon as that starts pumping up some good stuff, it should start putting some... There it is. There's our oil. Alright, guys. And I think the pump it chunk loads itself now. So that should be set. We do need to make a way down, though. Forgot about that. Let's just do this. Ow. That hurt kind of a little bit. Alright, so that's done. Where's our entrance at? Right here? Yes. Alright, cool beans. There's our portal. We may need to make another dimensional anchor. I'm not sure. Let's open this up a little bit. Now. Let's zoom back up here. Let's go do a little exploring. I've already been in there, put some torches in, killed the spawners out. I didn't take the spawners or break them yet. Oh, what's that? That's interesting. There's some skeleton heads that could come in useful. Is there anything under this? No. Alright. Let's keep going. See if we can find anything. Well, that's interesting. I think that goes... I think that's a deep water pool. Wow, the world generation's killing me. I think that goes down to a big water pocket. Ooh. Yeah, this world is a little laggy when it loads in. That's the only issue I have with it right now. But we get, in case you didn't notice, we get lots of pneumatic craft. Not so much Botania. No, not a lot of Botania stuff comes out. I don't know if that's by design or what's this. That looks like it could be nasty. Let's take a peek. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. So, got lots of Pam's Harvest Craft, lots of pneumatic craft stuff in here. So, it's actually looking pretty nice. Let's take that down bit by bit. We'll just let that keep going. We'll head back to the, that's immature. Head back to base, guys. And see what other kind of trouble we can get into. We'll see what mods we've got and see what we can tackle next. That sounds like a good time. And hopefully that stays loaded. If not, we'll get a chunk loader and just load it up. Not a big deal. So, that's not what I want. What is this? Mods. Okay. So I'm thinking, getting into Flax's steam power. That's always going to be fun. And, you know, refund relocation. I think we're going to use that to do our sorting and other things. Keep things nice, compact, clean. It's got all kinds of cool items in it. It's got these block extenders, wireless ones, buffers, got sorting chests, sorting connectors, interfaces, importers, hoppers, all kinds of good stuff. He's even got tubes now, relocators, that you can upgrade with all these different upgrades. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. You can do barrels. You can make sorting barrels. Recipe for this is going to take an ender pearl and some iron, so we're going to need that. Also, player relocators. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. So, let's eat our chicken. And it's not as good as it was last time. Maybe we should eat something else. Let's see. Let's get this pork out. Put it there. Get some coal. I'm trying to think of some other stuff to do. Anybody that's watched my series knows they love watching me do blood magic. I'm probably not going to do that on camera this time. Unless it's some new stuff, because I've done blood magic to death. To death. Twilight Force Sim, we'll definitely want to get into that. The new thermal expansion stuff. Simply jetpacks. Might make a jetpack. That would be cool. Pneumatic craft. I haven't gotten into that yet. Is hydraulic craft in here yet? No, it's not stable yet. So he may add it when it becomes stable, because it's a really cool mod. Might get into some mechanism, more than likely. Some MFR. You know, the old standbys. Might even do some industrial craft too. Maybe. Gendistry. I definitely want to try to get into bees this time. So, never done bees before. Factorization, we're going to get into that for some different things. Ender.io, definitely getting into that. I'm going to try to make that my power base. That is... Let me just go pull that in. That, because you can take it and make fuel out of it. In it, nutrient, hooch, rocket fuel, firewater. So like hooch is made with seeds or potatoes or wheat or any vegetative, vanilla vegetative matter, potatoes, wheats, seeds, and sugar, and it gives you hooch. You can use hooch in the combustion generator, which is right there. But you can also take it and turn it into rocket fuel. So you take hooch with gunpowder and redstone and make rocket fuel. I think firewater is even more advanced. Makes firewater. What can we use firewater for? I don't know. Let's see. Uses on firewater. You can make firewater orbs, firewater buckets. Recipe. Output dependent on fuel. So we're going to try rocket fuel probably. And use that as our power generation. So we're going to need to set up, to get that, we're going to have to set up a redstone and gunpowder farm. And we're also going to have to set up, probably going to do wheat. Wheat or potatoes. Probably wheat, because I can use wheat and extra seeds. And a sugarcane farm to make hooch. And we're going to use the hooch to make the rocket fuel. So I think we may have a... Ooh, yeah, lag. Ooh. Really need to put this on a server. So we still got diminishing returns on that. So we got any... Let's make some... Onigiri. We'll eat that. Maybe that'll reset us. Nope. Let's go get some berries. Maybe we got some berries laying around. Stop making me jump. Dang it. There's a couple berries. Still not reset. Okay. That's fine. We'll get a couple more berries. Berries are really good for resetting your hunger. Nutritional values. This stuff almost all done? Almost. So, we didn't get a lot done, but we got some stuff done. I'm going to come out here with my Horn of the Wild. Dang it. It works good. A little too good. But it's definitely a good way to get things. At least it clears it out a little bit more than what it needs to be. Alright. So let's put the mystical pink flower way out. Let's get that guy back out. Stop there. Now that's how you clear out some land, my friend. Oh, I like it. Like it a lot. Basky, you are amazing with your ideas. Love the horn. Love the horn. So, if you guys could give me some ideas on build ideas. I want to keep it kind of mystical in nature. We will have machinery, but I'm trying to decide on how I'm going to do it. I might do something completely different. I don't know. Any building blocks you guys might like to see me use, let me know. Any styles of structures, because I'm really terrible when it comes to this. I was thinking the enchanting area, it's going to be a Botania enchanting area, so it's going to be kind of big, and I'm going to make it kind of naturalistic, but I don't want to make it look too modern or too run down. So it's going to be kind of a, thinking maybe marble, maybe can you even get mossy marble? Let's check. Marble. Can you get like a mossy? Can you get kind of mossy? Marble, regular marble. No. Might use living stone. Living stone. It's cracked living rock, framed living rock, mossy, right there. That's probably one I didn't want to do, right there. So seeds and living rock brick. Let's see how that looks real quick. Got living rock brick over here. Living rock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this. Do that. Get those. Those. See how those look. Oh, I like those. See? That's nice. That's nice. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to build a area for enchanting. I'm probably going to go to the nether and try to track down a blaze spawner. so I can get some blaze rods. So we can make the, I don't even remember what it's called now. The thing. Oh, I had it right there. After alchemizing. The alchemy catalyst. This guy. Got everything else. I just need the brewing stands, and the recipe for brewing stands is I think it's one blaze rod and some cobblestone. So shouldn't be too bad, guys. Sorry we didn't get a ton done, but I got some stuff showed off. Next time I'll definitely have something set up so we can start getting things done. I need to look at some different flowers to generate mana. Put this guy away. So, ooh, there's the back of my head. Take this stuff off. That's good enough. So until next time, it's Teddy here. Everyone be safe, and I'm out.